Hello everybody, and say hello to these lovely fellers and all their friends as they have just arrived to WARNO with the latest Marmont milestone that just dropped, and they bring in their two sniper rifles together with a lot of other sniper teams that have arrived in WARNO with this patch, and that will change the gameplay quite a bit as snipers have been added to all nations and most divisions get their way of sniper rifles now in some shape or form, as these guys here are the best representation of it, as they don't just have the new trait, which is quite strong, as it gives snipers even better stealth than exceptional, and accuracy bonus when standing still. They also have both kind of new weapons that are representing snipers. They have, with the M14, a marksman rifle, which has 1200 meter range and 20 rates of fire with slightly lower accuracy of 39% compared to the sniper rifles, the bolt action ones, represented by the M24, which has 200 meter more range, better accuracy, but a lower rate of fire. So these two for sure will do some damage onto the enemy. They come in pretty low numbers, but they can for sure do a lot of work for you with spotting stuff. And as you can see, they're already here. There's other sniper teams for the British as well. In these two nations, they come in all divisions available. Sniper team here in all three Americans, in all two British divisions you get some as well. But they also have been added to other already existing units, like the SAS Patrol, for example, that also gets a sniper rifle. But we also have a new French one here, Sniper SAS. This one only coming in 11th Blinde. And then another change that is really, really nice, and that happened to the Soviets, the East Germans, and to the French, is that these nations now also have a unit with ground surveillance radar, which is a really helpful trait that was introduced with the big trade rework, and it gives these guys, these special recon units, exceptional optics when standing still. So they're exceptional stealth, exceptional optics recon units, which is really, really strong. And the Spetsnaz GRU, which comes in a lot of these hacked divisions, now have those GSRs. They also have a marksman rifle here. And the unit for the East German that has it is the Spezialaufklärer, which is in 7th Panzer. And this one is now really the champion of the traits, having 6 different ones accumulated up there, only having room for one more. And the Spezialaufklärer also getting a Dragunov and getting ground surveillance radar now. Really, really strong unit. Obviously also costs a hefty price, but it's for sure a powerful beast to go around. And then the French one, there was no fitting unit to add previously, so a new one was created. And that one is the Dragon Para. And this one doesn't just have the sniper rifle, it also has new models added. We didn't get one of the backpack guys here, so let's reload this, as I once more am unlucky, but there we go. These guys now have lovely, lovely sniper rifle, MP5s, and ground surveillance radar on a 6-man team, with new models as well. The 5th Blinde getting some lovely sniper rifle and ground surveillance radar action as well, next to the sniper team that has been added to 11th E. So a lot of divisions with snipers in some shape or form. Every nation for sure has its fair share of them. And then another new unit that has been talked about quite a while, that was also missing from the packed nations, unfairly so, in comparison to the NATO counterparts, are military police units for the packed nations, and the first one there is the Kommandatura for the Soviets. And these guys just absolutely look phenomenal with their white helmets and their white gloves. And yeah, other than that, obviously standard military police unit, the great trait that can be super helpful, especially with low veterans units, to get them regenerate their suppression away quickly. Weapon-wise, obviously not the strongest of units. Can hold a flank, maybe, but mostly there to support the other units. Comes in all Soviet divisions. Same is true for the East German counterpart, the Militärstreifen, which comes with the Scorpion here. And comes in all East German formations as well, with their lovely, lovely looking uniforms as well. And then there's also obviously a balance patch. Artillery has been increased in damage, and so have bombs again. Not quite to the same level as before Odino, but to a good level in my eyes. Artillery guns for sure deal damage again. Another thing that has been changed is MLRS now fires slightly faster. 15% faster, to be precise. Whilst cluster bombers and napalms also have their splash radius slightly increased. So all of these things have been changed to give these guys a bit more performance improvement. MLRS for sure really can be quite impactful now. Howitzers also have reduced their self-propelled ones have their hit points reduced to 8, so counter battery against them can be a lot more effective now, even without the higher damage. And then we have some other smaller changes here as well. For example, aim time on all anti-tank rocket launchers on infantry now is 2 seconds. And that means you can, if you spot an infantry, it doesn't fire instantly on you. You can actually react with a tank and maybe drive away before they get a shot on you, which can be helpful if you see that. So there is some reaction time here now as well. And it's not just the, oh yeah, they pop up, they instantly fire at you, you have no chance to react whatsoever. And then A-10s and Su-25s have the ECM reduced from 15 to 5%. So that's a little small change there as well. And buildings have been adjusted as well in the hit points to accommodate for the higher HE for bombs and artillery. So buildings themselves now have 15% more hit points. So units inside might die before the building dies, which often before was the other way around, that buildings collapsed before the units inside die. So that is a nice change as well to accommodate for the higher artillery damage. And yeah, this is the patch. There also have been some slight adjustments to some of the maps. The one thing that you might miss is FOBs, but don't you worry, Eugen has talked about that as well. FOBs were planned to come with this. They had a slight hiccup, but not a big one. They planned to deliver it with the hotfix. They just didn't want to delay this patch any longer because they wanted to get the artillery changes and the snipers out there as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to see the monthly tournaments games with it. I will also play a lot on stream with this patch in the strike team build. It was so much more fun than any other build before, basically. Like, the snipers are a lot of fun. Artillery is great without being oppressive. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to play more of this. WARNO really comes a long way. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. If you liked this patch, if you liked this video, leave it a like. Leave it down in a comment what you like the most or what you would want to see. And see you next time. Have a good time. Bye bye.